do you like accordion books? Because I absolutely adore accordion books and the Accordion Fold. It is my all-time book form, and what I want to show you today is how do you make a really super duper uber long one. I mean, look how long this is. Look how fabulous. Look how many pages I have to draw on, paint, work, whatever. It's very easy. You could buy a super duper long piece of paper, which they do make. I actually have some really long, I think it's like elephant, they call it elephant size watercolor paper. You absolutely could buy that, chop it, fold that up. I think elephant paper is like 40 inches long, which is really, really long. Let's say you don't have that. How do you make a really long accordion fold? Well, you take smaller pieces and you glue them together. So here, what I've got, and I do this a lot. So because I make a lot of books, I cut things, you know, I'm always cutting papers down to size. I end up with a lot of like extra bits, long strips. And I definitely have a tendency to fold any long strip of paper I've got hanging around my studio. I will fold it up into an accordion. These don't fit together, but I will draw on them, paint on them, take them on a trip, whatever. So I am a little crazy about accordions, and that's what I do with them. So I just wanted to share with you my process of how to make an accordion super long. So basically what you do is you take your strips, you fold them up, and you're going to glue them together. Now how that works is you want to glue them like this. So they're going in opposite, right? This is same direction. You don't want to glue it this way because then you've got this odd solid. Do you see that? It's like an odd solid in the middle. Now, I've actually done that before on purpose. So this is a way that you can do it, but if you really want it to be accordion all the way, you're gonna want to flip and glue these two together. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but first I want to show you just the basic fold. So let's say you've got a ton of strips, they're all the same size. This is how you go about folding them. So you just start by folding right in half, and I always pull down the center. When you pull down, when this side is lined up and you pull down the center, it really just locks everything in place so that when you crease down here, these don't get askew. If I were to just pull down, you know, without any intentionality, you risk having these two get off. So crease down the center, then you're gonna open and you're gonna fold each side in to meet the middle. I'm gonna fold the other side in to meet the middle. Now I'm gonna take each side and fold outwards. Taking it, folding outwards. Now I am going to close it and take this whole side and fold it towards the middle, technically, because this is my middle fold. I'm gonna flip it and I'm folding the other side in towards that middle, that original middle fold, and that gives me a perfect accordion. Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. to show you. Fold it directly in half. Open the whole thing. Fold each side in towards the middle. Now I'm taking each side and folding it backwards towards the outside. Taking it, folding it towards the outside. Now, you can flip it. I see my center seam, and I can fold this side inwards this way. And then I can take this side and fold it inwards this way. And then lift it, fold it, and you still come out the same. Perfect accordion, okay? So much fun, so easy. So this is a scrap piece of paper. Now, a little trick that I like to do is if I want to glue these together this way, I am going to shave a tiny bit off of each edge. That way, when I glue them together, the edges are not butt up against this crease, because that will cause bulk in this valley to where it will not want to fold well. It will make sense when you actually do it. So I don't measure, I eyeball, and I literally cut off, look at this, just a sliver off of each side that's getting glued together, off of each edge. 2 little slivers removed. I am going to take one side, glue it down. I love the colored glue, the purple or blue. I've got blue glue sticks. And you're just gonna go edge to edge. It dries clear, so there's no worries. I remove it. I'm taking this one. We're going face to face. And I'm just lining up. I'm doing my best. These books never come out totally perfect, and that's okay. We're not aiming for perfection. We're literally just aiming for a really long accordion. I like to fold it up, make sure that nothing's too wonky and askew, and it looks good, still looks good. So look, I've like doubled my size here, okay? So now I'm gonna take another end and another accordion, and I'm gonna shave off the very edge of each fold. Little sliver, I'm just eyeballing, not measuring. I just know that it has to just be a smidgeling, it's gotta come off, right? So I'm gonna glue one side, edge to edge, making sure the corners are good. That is some globby glue there. I am going to take it off. It got a little bit on the other side, so all I did was just wipe it off. No biggie. Okay, removing that. I've got my other accordion. I'm flipping it over to fit it in to that crease. I'm lining up. I'm making sure my top and my bottom looks pretty good. I'm testing. I test it to make sure that there isn't any bulk in the valley. Hit it with your bone folder to squeegee it together real good. I am still gonna fold up the whole thing just to check, because it's easy to get askew. And I just, before I really smash and commit, I just like to make sure that it's still working out well. And it is. Look how many. This is so exciting. Okay, I got 2 more that I am going to do. And let me just clean my space, because I am totally a neat freak. This drives me bonkers So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lift it because I don't wanna waste it. And yes, I am putting it back on my glue stick because I'm gonna use it right now. Okay, one more. Well, really, I'm gonna do two more. I am cutting off my sliver. I could tell that I got crooked towards the edge. So I'm taking off a little more. I'm gonna take off a tiny bit of this one. And glue, I'm gonna use these globs of glue, cleaning up this glue stick. Waste nothing. Waste as little as you possibly can. Okay, I got a little exuberant on my last gluing, which is why I had the little fiasco. So there we go. Slowing down. I'm slowing down, being mindful. Going slow and being mindful is definitely an important part of all aspects of life. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I feel like I gotta go fast, fast, fast to make the video really as short as possible. But you know, art takes time, y'all. Making things takes time. It's really not a quick endeavor. Okay, so this is a great example of I've got this one smashed into this valley. You see how the valley, it's not wanting to, it's bulky. It isn't wanting to fold. So I've just got to check it. I could move it, but I'm not going to. I am actually just going to pull it and just gingerly caress that down and hope that I am not, that did not throw me off. Because if it, you know, gets into that valley, and I'm still looking pretty good. I mean, this is not perfect by any means. I can feel with my hands some of the folds poke out a little more than the others, but it's okay. Overall, like looking down at this, it looks really good. So I have one more that I am, look. Okay, this just makes me excited and happy. I hope this makes you happy too. All right, one more. This is my last one. I am so excited about having this super long accordion. This paper is good heavy duty drawing paper. So I know that I can use a little bit of some wet media on this paper. Definitely colored pencils, markers, light on the watercolor. I could also get out my Posca pens, use my Poscas on this paper. So much. I have so many options using this drawing paper, heavy duty drawing paper. So here we go. Last one. I'm going to get this out of the way. Oops, I forgot which edge I cut. So if you forget which edge you cut, just fold it up and you should be able to tell based on how, you know, this side was obviously shorter, and that'll help you out. All right, here we go. I feel like I did that whole valley. Yep, I smooshed. Maybe I didn't cut enough off is what it is, but I'm going to go with it because I know I fixed it on the other one. And no biggie. No big. Whoop, my bone folder's sticking. Okay, so let me show you. I've got, oh, it worked itself out. And sometimes that happens, y'all. It'll work itself out. The magic of the bone folder. It really works wonders, I tell you. If you don't have a bone folder, get yourself one. It is a great tool to have in your creative studio. All right, look, here we are, finished. Look at this. Look how long. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm trailing it all the way across so you can see. This is amazing. This might be the longest one I've made. I think I have another one that I've got like this really cool drawing going in it. I will have to do a little short video to show that. But look, y'all, this is how you get a really long accordion with some short pieces of paper. Here's my other one. This one is actually a little more landscape. You see how it's longer? So it's like landscape style, a little bit of bigger pages. But here we go. This is so fantastic. So I hope this has inspired you, encouraged you, given you some ideas. You could do this with, you know, really any paper, construction paper, colored paper, copy paper. I have been traveling before and just had like asked the front desk, could I have a couple sheets of copy paper, you know, if I'm staying at a hotel. And I'm such a nerd, y'all. Mainly I'll do that if I didn't bring an accordion with me and I get the hankering to work in an accordion. And I will cut that piece of copy paper up, fold it up, glue it together, and make a long accordion, because I always travel with a glue stick, scissors, and a bone folder. But I've actually gotten wise over the years, and now I will take I always have a little accordion fold, you know, with me at all times. So I generally don't have to do that anymore. But I'm just giving you all kinds of ideas to get you working, to get you creative. So make yourself some accordions, fill them up with your thoughts, ideas, words, memories, and happy creating, y'all.